you don't know how? Big shocker.
You're so rude.
Are we live?
I don't know.
I don't know how to use this thing.
Yes, we are.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. I'm going to just start off by apologizing for my pixelated camera. It's just a way of life. Ignore it.
He's a Monet.
For real, though.
Sorry, we were trying to figure out the StreamYard, and I finally figured it out. I think we're on.
I wonder if I use my laptop instead, if I will be less pixely, or if it's just my internet sucks.
You're not using your laptop camera, though, right?
No, I'm using my desktop camera. I'm wondering if I switch over to my laptop, if it'll be better, because my laptop streams things better.
Oh, maybe.
Here, allow.
Like for a second, you're like kind of okay, and then you're a blob. Oh, hi, Daniela. Hey,
hi. Okay, Laura, add third me to the thing below.
Oh my God, I can't handle two of you.
I just want to see if it's better. Is that better?
It is better. It is better. Get out of the other one. Get out of the other one.
How do I close out this other one?
Oh my God, I can't handle two of you. All right.
I don't know what just happened. Okay.
That is way better.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'm going to just stream off my laptop. I got to find a way to prop this up.
Ooh, now you're awesome. I got my phone.
Nicole said I'm a very dapper blob. Thank you.
All right. I got to pull up the chat because ours is delayed.
Yeah.
And this time I'll remember to mute it so you have to hear that haunting scariness like last time.
Okay, I think I can prop this up right here. But then what am I going to write on? I don't... this is...
It's a pickle, isn't it? Well, don't you use Google Docs? Can't you just write on your computer?
Well, I'm about to start a new project today, so...
We'll put that on the Google Docs on your computer. Hi, Grape Fry.
Hi, Grape.
Hi, Nicole, Debbie, Haley, Christian, TB, Jessica. Hi, Jessica.
What is everyone drinking?
Yes. Today, I have Duplin wine.
I have a Crystal Light very strawberry mixed with some peach Ciroc vodka.
No, vodka. No.
I the only vodka I like is Tito's because I can put it in a Moscow Mule and it doesn't taste like vodka. And then I like Ciroc.
I don't do vodka. It makes me throw up.
What I don't like about broadcasting from this is the fact that like I have to be super close to the camera. Which I don't like.
Yeah.
I think it's also the option you chose. Isn't there a different option?
What other options are there, Kevin?
At the very bottom, there's like an option for it big.
There
we go. We can do that one. I mean, it's up to you. We can do the full screen one too if you want. I don't really care.
I mean, it's fine. That's fine.
Hydrogen and 2 oxygens on ice. Oh, Lindsay's going ham tonight.
So fancy.
I actually don't know if I'm not supposed to drink on my new medication, but
all medications say that.
That's true.
Downer.
I'm pretty sure my anxiety and depression meds.
Yeah, every single medication I take is like, don't drink with this, and I'm like, okay, Jan. But yeah, I'm drinking Duplin wine, which is actually my husband's family, like not his immediate family, his cousins. It's their wine that they make here in North Carolina. Okay, I'm just trying to get everything situated because I'm always late on this, trying to figure where everything is out. Where'd the chat go? I popped it out and then it disappeared. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Seagrams. Oh my God, I love Seagrams. They're so like sugary and amazing.
Wait, isn't Seagrams like a?
It's a wine cooler, isn't it?
Oh, I thought it was a. What am I thinking of? I thought it was a ginger ale.
Isn't Seagram's a wine cooler?
I'm sure it's not a ginger ale like I was thinking. I don't actually know.
No, it is. Seagram's is a ginger ale.
It is a ginger ale. Hot damn.
What am I thinking of? Wait a second. There is a Seagram. There's a Seagram's wine cooler, so I need to know.
Purple pie, sha.
Grape said, "Isn't it both?" It is both. So, how's everybody's writing week going?
Yeah. Ooh.
How's yours going, Laura?
So I've been mostly reading your book, Kevin.
Oh.
I'm trying to get that to you because you're pressuring me. So
I literally have not said a single word to you.
no, you just keep saying 2 people are already done with it.
I mean, I was just stating facts.
Yeah. So yeah. But I'm starting when we start writing in a minute. I'm going to start the what's it called? The break into 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing.
So okay, you're drinking a Seagram's wine cooler. Okay, then you can hang.
Hydro homies, I like that.
Jessica, you need to take all the time you need, though.
Pepsi Max, you're in Europe, aren't you, Charlie? Because that's I know that's what you guys have there. I mean, I know we have it here too, but that's where I first saw it in Europe years before we got it here. Woo, TB, so close.
K Rose, that's what she said. Hey. I thought I was finished and then it grew. Lindsay, I am starting my middle grade. I'm a little nervous because I've never written a middle grade before and I have no idea what the hell I'm doing.
I feel like you're like fading into black sometimes.
It's my autofocus. It's
yeah, my autofocus is on mine too, and if I turn it off, then I have to reboot the camera. So I'm sorry if that happens on mine.
Well, the difference with yours, I think, is that I'm being backlit by natural lighting, and you have a constant light. So whenever I move, it's trying to adjust light-wise.
Yeah, I'm actually sitting in quite a bit of darkness, but I have one light strategically placed, so it looks like I'm not.
I can try. Give me 1 second. I can try and fix this.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna be backlit though. I can use my ring light. Let's see if this works.
Ooh, 8 agents have your full. That is exciting.
That is very exciting. Yeah, I saw your comment earlier. Oh, this is terrible lighting. Maybe if I just.
No, that's fine. That's good.
I'm being blinded by the ring light though.
Yeah, well, that is just a part of being a YouTuber. You have to get used to it.
Yeah, for real. And you know what?
I actually turn my ring light so that the light is facing away from me, but it still lights up this area.
You know what the worst thing about ring lights though is the heat.
Yeah, well, mine's like not facing me; it's facing the other direction.
They don't tell you about the heat though before you get a ring light.
I mean, I feel like everyone knows that.
I didn't. Why would a light give off so much heat?
Think about that one, Kevin.
Damien in the kitchen went,
Right at the same time that I said, think about that, Kevin.
Hey, that was right. Look, you're right. I pointed it at the white wall, and now it's reflecting light onto my beauty.
Yeah, see? Your sister actually knows something.
That's a...
Yeah, good point, Jessica.
Why this is not pick on Kevin hour.
Isn't every hour pick on Kevin hour?
Physics. I almost failed physics. No, I didn't take physics. Yes, I did. I took a semester of it.
Not me. I avoided that shit like the plague.
I took it and it was awful and the teacher hated me.
Nope, we're never doing sprints. Ever. I'm just kidding.
I actually don't know how I'm even going to like... I don't know. I have my outline around here somewhere. I need to find that.
You know what? The chat... You know how, Kevin, you know how we can see the chat?
Yeah.
Like in the StreamYard? It's not...
I can't. You can.
Oh, that's what... Okay, I can. It's not delayed, so I am...
Yeah, that's what I used last time because you can also put... Remember, you can put people's comments on the screen.
Yeah. Carrie in the banner. Oh, the banner.
But you can also put banners up like I did.
Oh, yeah. Like
that says, like, subscribe to Kevin. Or that.
Can I decide when it goes away?
Yeah, you just click on it again.
Oh, I click on it again. I see.
I don't know what I
Yeah, we're gonna do a sprint once let me pull up my document, as I like to say.
So my physics teacher wasn't just crazy. He was super religious and homophobic, so that's why he didn't like me.
Wait, who was your physics teacher?
He was like, he didn't teach there when you went there.
I was like,
he was younger. Well, young.
I knew a lot of teachers that fit that description, but they weren't physics teachers. So
yeah, there's a lot of homophobic teachers in small town Illinois.
Yeah, there's a lot of homophobic teachers just pretty much everywhere.
That's true.
Yeah, I was singing "Carrying the Banner." Such a fine life, carrying the banner. You know, I purposely didn't drink tequila tonight because I thought I would be too extra, but
Laura, okay, to be fair, I want everyone to know when me and Laura connected like 45 minutes ago, she was already acting insane. I asked her if she'd already started drinking.
And I had not. This is just regular me.
Which is so weird. Like, I guess it's maybe, just say it's because it's Thursday.
Yeah, Kevin and I are from a small town in Illinois. Are you from a small town in Illinois? And when I looked at your name, me 2 years ago, I thought it said Mewtwo.
Oh, I thought it did too. I am a little shook right now. I can't find my outline to my middle grade. What the hell?
So true. Where in Illinois are you from? Like, you don't have to say the exact town. You don't have to say like Lanford or anything, but you could just
say what county. There's only 80 counties in Illinois.
Kevin and I are from about an hour south of Chicago, right in between Chicago and Champaign.
Ew, there's a bug on my laptop. What is that?
It is TV. They're all kind of the same.
Except for in Louisiana, you have vampires.
True.
Like
and werepanthers.
Like suck it. Remember Bill? He's like, suck it. I don't know what to do because I don't know where my
Williamson County. I don't know where that is. Is that south?
Yeah. What'd you say, Damien? There's something.
Or is that up by the Quad Cities?
Yeah, that's where it's at. I'll be right back. I think I left my outline in the other room. Give me 1 second.
Hurry up. I'll carry you on without you. That's right, Charlie. You're from England. You have your own county? What does that mean? Oh, I used to live, Kevin and I both went to SIU in Carbondale. The Florida of California. I never heard that when I was living in California.
What's the Florida of California?
I don't know, a small area. Is that NorCal? It has to be NorCal. We would have heard that.
Oh, you know, I forgot, Laura. It doesn't tell you when somebody says something questionable, does it?
No, you'll have to be on guard for that, I guess.
Okay.
I get it, Jessica. I'm a little slow today.
I think I lost my middle grade outline.
Yeah, so NorCal. Ooh, Iceland. Nice. Kevin, me 2 years ago is from Southern Illinois. I told him that we both went to SIU.
Tragic. I'm sorry.
I also dated a guy who lived in Golconda. You know where that is? That's very far south as well.
I dated a guy from Anna, which was like
Anna, yeah.
the most racist town in Illinois.
I don't know, dude. Golconda's pretty rough too.
Do you know what Anna stands for?
Yes. I also dated a guy had a friend who was from Galatia, which is also small.
Oh my gosh, Galatia! I had an ex in high school who was from Galatia.
Galatia and Golconda. Yeah, Lindsay, where do you? Oh no, Lindsay lives in Ohio.
Ohio. I literally lost my outline to my middle grade book.
You have it on paper?
Yes, I write everything on paper to begin with. Yeah, it's handwritten. It's on one of these, babe.
Wow, we have a lot of people from Ohio. Okay, question for those of you in Ohio.
Ohio.
Island. I went to Kings Island as a kid.
This is why you should be more organized than me. Aha! I found it in a stack of my fantasy stuff. I don't know how it got there, but I found it.
Ooh,
Look at
is
this sucker. Look at this sucker. It's like planned, Laura. Look at that.
That's what Save the Cat writes a novel will do for you. Kings Island. I've only been there once because I grew up in Illinois, so it wasn't like super close. Kevin, that grocery store we went to, that was in Ohio, right?
Yeah, the largest international grocery store in the country.
Yeah, what's it called?
I don't remember.
Nathan remembers. There's like a big grocery store we went to in Ohio too. Like
it's the biggest international grocery store in the United States.
Yeah, it's like this. You guys from Ohio probably know what I'm talking about.
It like has like a section like for this country, a section for this country. It has like a hot sauce aisle that's giant.
Hi, Sabra. Yeah, never been to Cedar Point, only Kings Island. Ugh, what is that grocery store? It's gonna drive me nuts. It's in Northwest Ohio, I think.
Ohio International Grocery Store.
Jungle Gyms.
Jungle Gyms. I remember the thing that really stands out to me the most is in the candy section, they had pig knuckles.
They had a lot of weird stuff there.
Ah, Lindsay's been there.
Ah, so is Nicole. Yeah. So what happened was we were doing a road trip. As you guys know, I'm a big road tripper. And Aaron and I were driving from North Carolina to Illinois, but we wanted to go a different way than we typically do so that we could go up to Virginia, and we wanted to go to the Poe Museum. And we had watched something on TV about jungle gyms, so we decided to go a little out of the way and go up to that on the way to Illinois with Kevin and my other brother, Nathan, and my husband. Oh, it's Sabra. Sorry, but thank you. You know what I was saying it like? I was saying it like the hummus. Sabra. I apologize.
I love Sabra hummus. Wait.
Grandpa's Cheese Barn.
Wait, your friends go on a couple dates to what? The
Jungle Gyms?
Jungle Gyms?
Or Kings Island?
I don't think I've ever been to Kings Island, or if I did, I was so young. I don't
No,
remember.
you weren't born yet. You weren't born yet. It was a simpler time.
I'm saying, and then I came along, and everything went downhill.
To Jungle Gyms? That's so funny.
Ooh, foxy. So before we start our first sprint, everyone go ahead and hit that like button if you like this video.
Oh my god, that's so funny. The Jungle Gyms is a date thing. Did not know
I
that.
would go. I would bring Damien.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
When I went, I took a picture with the candy bar that says "Not for girls."
You were pretty young. You were still in high school, right?
Yes.
It was right after your freshman year. It was like summer before your sophomore year of high school.
Do you remember that candy bar, Laura, where it said "Not for girls"? And I took a picture of me holding
Yeah,
it.
I saw those all over in Ireland when I was there too. Ew, gross. Ugh, ladybug. Ugh. Okay. Yeah. So what time is it? 7:49. How about at 7:50? Do we want to do a 10-minute sprint?
Sure. Do you want to make a banner that says "Currently sprinting," or are we just gonna go? Are we gonna wing it?
I mean, if you want me to do that, Kevin, I will do that.
No, you don't have to do it. It's your freaking stream, okay?
You just live in it.
You just knock over your wine.
Yes.
Well, now it's my stream because Laura needs to step out.
This is why I can't drink and write. It should be messy Thursday. I got a towel, right? And I didn't spill that much.
Honestly, Nicole, I'd say you should go. Just go, leave really early, go there for like a day, and then drive back. It's cool.
At 7:50, we're doing a 10-minute.
Are you gonna be ready?
Don't worry about it. I only spilled a little bit. It was just like a little drip out of the side. I caught it.
Laura's always dripping out the side.
You're cut off already. All right, it's 7:50, guys, so we're going to do a sprint. I'll put a banner.
No, don't do the banner.
Do you like that?
Don't
I
do
don't know
it.
how to do it.
Okay, we are currently sprinting. How long have we sprinted for?
10. So 7:50 to 8, my time.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Why don't you just look at
Pretend like this is the sound of my alarm because my phone's dead.
Bling, bling.
I was gonna do that, but I thought that would be annoying. How do you do word count in Google Docs?
Oh, sorry, Charlie. Wait, is that from a movie? Sorry, Charlie. I feel like I've heard that in a movie before. How'd everyone do?
Eh. Ooh, I could go for a fortune cookie. I love fortune cookie.
I think that means you should go on a trip to California. Also, that would be the annoying pot calling me black or whatever. I don't know.
I only got 128 words.
I'm going through what I previously had for this section to like salvage it. I'm trying to decide what needs to be done. I guess it's called revising. I'm still looking at it. I've still got my thinking cap on. Ooh, 144, 218, 192, 218. 3 bullet points. Hey, any words you get in when you have kids is a win, okay? I don't even know how you do it. 50 words, 75. Not bad. You know, we're just kind of greasing the wheels here. Yeah, the revision process is, I miss just sprinting. Like just, get the words out. I can't wait till Nano because I'm going to write a new story. And I'm excited. That's what I would do too. When you run out of, as I told Kevin to do, if you run out of inspiration for one, instead of like not writing at all, be productive on something else, you know? Keep the wheels going.
I just realized, like, I don't know what
What do you mean?
never written a middle grade before.
Oh. No, you're just telling a story.
Yeah.
Why are you muted, Kevin? And talking?
I was asking Damien a specific question about something that I didn't think pertained to the chat.
Oh, I thought you were talking and like didn't realize you muted.
Yeah. I was asking him how long this glue takes to dry.
Oh.
No.
Dang, 3,500 words.
Wait, 3,500? Oh, I think I meant in that 10-minute. I was like, you liar.
41K, nice. Okay. Yeah, I hadn't worked on my book yet today. I'd just been reading Kevin's until now. I find it kind of hard. Like, I haven't beta read in a long time, but I find it kind of hard, like, once you're in it, to, like, juggle working on my own stuff and thinking about somebody else's. Like, I kind of just want to, like, get Kevin's thing done so I can get back to mine. You know what I mean? Like, it's just hard for me to, like, switch. Like, I'm not one of those people who could work on 2 projects at once. Like, that's just not me.
I found it surprisingly easier than I thought it would be.
Yeah, that was the first sprint. We had some hiccups at the beginning.
Could you, Lindsay, I can't imagine that, but I also can't just, like, imagine writing 3,500 in a day. So, I've done it before.
That would be weird. I can't even do 3,500 words usually in a day, so definitely can't do it in 10 minutes.
I know, Lindsay, you said that pictures from your honeymoon. Was your honeymoon at Jungle Gyms by chance?
Tell the truth. Yeah, I also, like, even though I'm technically done with Act 1 for now, there's something I know I need to fix, and part of me just, I'm such a I'm also not someone who can hop around, so I feel like I have to finish fixing act 1 before I can move on.
I'm the same way.
It's just like something really small, but I just haven't quite figured out how I'm gonna do it yet. Like it's like really just like one thing, and like I said, it's like not a big deal, but like I just haven't figured it out yet. So I need to move on and like just not obsess. But here I am obsessing.
What's the record for the most words in a day for you guys? I'm trying to log into my Nano, but I don't remember off the top of my head.
The last day of Camp Nano in April, I did 9,950 some words. I vlogged it. You can check that out on my channel. Ding.
If only there was a shameless self-plug alert.
Yeah. But that was only one time. Other than that, I usually only write about less than 1,600 words a day because I have a hard time getting to 50,000 in a month. I only did that one time.
I think mine was, I don't know, 6,000 maybe. But I do want to do a 10,000 word writing day.
How did I do 9K? Well, it was just shy of 10K, like by like 30 words. And I really just kind of vomited words out, and I'm pretty soon here. I'm going to have to be editing that, and it's not going to be fun. I can tell you that.
I just checked, and I don't even know how this is possible, but I just checked my Nano account, and when I wrote my Alien book, I finished a week early.
Weird flex, but okay.
It's not a weird flex, it's a good flex. It's an exciting flex.
Mountain Dew. Yeah, the almost 10K like actually like hurt my hand. Like I actually did not feel good after that. I can't switch between two projects. I really want to because I've been thinking a lot about my next project, but I just need to slow down and just get this one done. Okay, what time is it right now? 8:07. All right, we'll do another sprint at the 10 after, and we'll do 15 minutes. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Sounds Gouda?
I love Gouda.
Me too.
You know what awful song I have stuck in my head that I had that I catch a grenade for you song stuck in my head.
Ugh. 30K. Yeah, I just yeah, there's no way. Like writing is kind of painful for me in that like it takes a lot of like mental energy. There's no way. I also have a really bad attention span. So like I just can't. Like it was really hard for me to do it was like a 12-hour marathon. Like 3 of the hours I didn't even write. You cold, Kevin?
I was covering my mouth because I was yawning.
Do you have like a blanket on your chair?
Yeah, I was cold earlier.
How is that possible?
It's because the air conditioner is literally right next to my desk, but it gets too hot in here not to run it. But then I get cold when I'm sitting here. I'd rather be cold and wrapped in a blanket than sweating my ass off. So.
I like today at work, I kind of like started coming up with like little plot points for like 4 different book ideas. So like things just kept popping in my head. So I was like making all these notes while I was working. Damn those shiny new ideas.
Oh, it's not actually cold. I had the air conditioner on, so it was cold.
Oh, is it 10 after? Yes, it is. Okay, so we are going to do a 15-minute sprint this time. And I'm just going to put like the ending minutes. So it'll be done at 25 after whatever time you're in. So that way it's not confusing. So 15.
We're starting now?
Yeah.
That's the timer. It's up. Oh, I didn't think this one I said was next.
What's that?
I found an online one so I could keep track, but I didn't think it was actually going to make a noise.
Sounded like aliens trying to make first contact.
We were. They said, "What up, homies?"
They said, "What up, old friend?" I had a little bit of a breakthrough on how to fix that thing in Act 1, so I'm currently fixing it.
That's good.
Fix it. So I'm
I
done fixing it.
got distracted looking up stuff for the book, so you know how it is.
Yeah. How'd everybody else do? 394 dang.
Intense TV.
280, nice. 153, a lot better. 169, good. Ooh, 473, okay. What do you mean it could be a whole lot better? Show off? Ooh, the prologue. So, actually, I can't. I'm thinking about adding some. I can't say that because it'll give too much away about my book, but never mind. Can you never heard that? Erase your memory. Yay, Lindsay. Lindsay, are you working on the bunny farm one?
I just
306, nice. Hi, Sylvia.
Lindsay, I feel like, have you ever watched Pretty Cure? Because I feel like you would be the kind of person that would watch Pretty Cure.
Pretty Cure, what is that? I don't know what it is. Would I watch it? Am I the person?
Maybe. Laura likes stuff for little girls.
That's right, I do.
It's like people call it like a little girl anime, but I think it looks super cute and I want to watch it. But the thing is, there's no official dubs or subs of it. So like, you have to watch. Yeah, there's only Glitter Force on Netflix is 2 of the seasons.
I feel like this is too short.
But it's like a thing where like each season is a new group of like friends. But they're like magical girls and they fight like bad guys. And like one of the seasons is like a fairy tale one. So they have to fight bad guys from taking over the kingdom. And one's like a music themed one and one's like a bakery themed one. I want to watch that one. And they have like fairies with like these little floating animals. And sometimes they turn into cute boys.
Nice.
But you have to watch fan subbed versions. So.
Oh my gosh, almost 2,000 words in 30 minutes. What?
Lindsay, what the hell? You like everything else that would go along with an anime lover. Don't act like you're not a weeb.
What? Screaming? I've never seen any screaming in anime. Lindsay, do you watch Agretsuko or Relakama?
What?
They're cute. Although Agretsuko does have screaming.
Oh, interesting. Damien said the reason why they're screaming is because in like the original language, there's more words, so they have to like fill up the space.
So they just go, "Oh, I like you, like that."
Actually, yeah.
That was like a running joke.
That's funny.
Speed Racer. They go like, ha 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 ha.
Oh yeah, Speed Racer does do that a lot.
That was just.
Oh yeah.
It's because the way it's dubbed, they have to like fill in the time. That's interesting. But Pretty Cure is super cute. You should just Google Pretty. They translated. I mean, they did do dubs of 2 seasons. They're on Netflix. It's called Glitter Force. I don't know how the dubs are though.
Speaking of that, I need to revisit. What?
Really quick, Nicole. I love Oren High Host School High Coast Club. I have the first edition, and I really like the show. Commoner Coffee. That is literally amazing. Anyway, Laura, you need to get back to what?
I want to retry The Last Airbender.
Oh, it's so good.
Because I've like I tried it like once, like a long time ago, and I only watched the first episode. I did not like it, but I didn't get past the first episode, so I need to.
And you were like depressed back then.
Yeah, I didn't like much. I didn't like many things back then.
Damien, great. Heard you in the background going, ah. Oren was Oren. Is that how it was pronounced? Oren? I think it was Oren, right? Like Oren High School Host Club.
I know everyone says Airbender is so good. Like the first episode, I remember watching it and be like, okay, this is like a thing, but I didn't really like get why it's so good. But I just feel like it keeps coming up all the time. And like the book I'm reading right now, they keep talking about it. I'm like, oh.
I love it, but I have not seen Korra, The Legend of Korra, which is kind of like a sequel.
It's about the girl, right?
Yeah, but from what I've heard is that there are graphic novels or like comic volumes that you have to read in between the two because what happens in them is canon and what happens affects them. Did you know that they actually, okay, so it recently came out on Twitter that, I don't want to ruin anything, but the bad person from the later seasons was supposed to have a redemption arc and they, like the show didn't get renewed for another season. So like the writer of the show went on Netflix and said like, this is what was going to happen. And I think the person was supposed to be gay.
See, now I'm gonna have to watch it. But I don't know, where was I watching it before?
It's on Netflix, isn't it? Or did it used to be on Netflix?
The Last Airbender?
It used to be on Netflix.
I think that might have been where I watched it originally.
I own the second and third season, but the first season came out on DVD. So stupid.
I wish there was somewhere to watch more like Miyazaki. You basically have to buy them.
Yeah, I mean, Damien said he doesn't like digital, so. Miyazaki, not him. He had to clarify. Yeah, that's what so many people really like about Avatar. Avatar is the growth in character. Like they do it really well. Also, really quick, going back to Pretty Cure, each season is 50 episodes long. So the show has over 700 episodes. Damien and I recently watched a dubbed version of Asobi Asobase. It is literally one of the funniest animes I've ever watched. And it was only one season, which is so upsetting. It was so funny. It's about like these three girls who are supposed to be like in middle school, but they're so...
You played those at my apartment, didn't you, when I lived in LA?
Yes. Oh, it was so funny. Ugh. I mean, a lot of animes on Crunchyroll. Which you can get a subscription to, can't you?
Yeah, Aaron, I think, had one. He likes a lot of anime, but he likes the ones that are like really heavy in fighting, which...
Damien said there's a lot on Hulu. Oh, thank you.
I might do that, Haley, actually.
Thank you.
I really love... I know that there's a couple of Miyazaki stuff, like Ponyo is on Hulu, I think.
You know, I still have not seen a single film.
Oh my God, Kevin. You have to watch Ponyo. It's the best one, in my opinion, that I've seen so far. And you need to watch Kiki. Kiki's Delivery Service. You have to, because you're writing about witches. Oh, hello. Better late than never.
I'm just microwave it for a minute.
Princess Mononoke. So I watched the beginning, but again, this was what we'll call my fugue state. It was when I was at my lowest part of my depression. I hated everything. Ask Kevin. I hated everything. Everything was horrible, and I tried watching Princess Mononoke, and I didn't like it at the time. I watched about maybe 5 minutes of it. So I want to revisit that because I think I would like it. I'm trying to get Aaron to do like a cosplay with me and him as Kiki and was it Tombo? Right? Can you believe he hasn't seen Kiki's Delivery Service?
There's one called Poco Rosso. It's about a weird pork bar.
It's Porco, right? Because it's a pig.
Yeah, there's like a
Palm Poco's the weirdest one.
palm poco. I don't know.
It's
That
about the
one.
raccoons who morph their testicles into things.
Because I borrowed a bunch of the movies from Damien, but I just never got a chance to watch them all.
Damien said there's one about raccoons that morph their testicles into things.
Oh god. Howl's Moving Castle. It was another one that I watched like 5 minutes of and then didn't finish.
The funny thing is that
I really like Spirited Away, but it was very confusing. I also was under the influence of things that were legal in the state that I was living in when I watched it, so I got I thought it was beautiful. I just was very confused by what was happening. Like there didn't seem to be any plot. It was just like, and then this thing happened, and then this weird thing happened, and I was like, where is this going? But that could have been me.
Which one, Laura?
Spirited Away.
Spirited Away is the best one.
I mean, I loved it. I thought it was absolutely beautiful. It's probably one of the most beautiful ones, but
Damien's favorite.
I just was like, I couldn't quite pinpoint a plot structure or like story arc in any sort of way. It just felt like beautiful scenes put together. But again, that could have just been me not being in the right mindset to pay attention.
Exactly, making so spoiled kids would have a good work.
Spirited Away, yeah, it's really beautiful. But Ponyo is my favorite. I feel like Ponyo is no one's favorite but mine. I've not seen Castle in the Sky yet either.
Damien said Whisper of the Heart is about a writer writing a book.
Yeah. That's the thing is I didn't watch them all when I borrowed them from Damien. I didn't get a chance. And then now I don't have any other way to watch them unless I buy them. Ooh, I didn't know it was an adaptation of The Borrowers.
Ponyo's an adaptation of The Little Mermaid.
Wait, Ponyo's your 5-year-old's favorite?
Ponyo is an adaptation of Little Mermaid.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you do.
I mean, I feel like if you watch it, you would know that right away. Like, the story is... But it's an adaptation of Hans Christian Andersen's, like...
Depressing one?
Because it's not like the Disney one at all. I mean, it's more along those lines. It's not as depressing as Andersen's, but...
I didn't like the original Little Mermaid.
And I know this isn't a popular opinion, but My Neighbor Totoro wasn't as great as I thought it was going to be. I feel like it's so hyped up.
Maybe that's why.
Totoro was kind of like mean and like scary a little bit. I thought he was supposed to be like cute and cuddly, but like in the movie, he's scary. I was not expecting that. Sophomore, are you whining? Okay, how many minutes do we want to do our next print? Do we want to do a 10 or do we want to do a 15? Do we want to do something in the middle? Oh, that's cute, Haley.
No, I was just saying that the Little Mermaid, the Anderson version of Little Mermaid is depressing.
How long do we want to do the next print, Kev?
I'm cool with whatever, actually. I mean, people want 15. Nicole, I just need you to pretend like you didn't see what you saw.
Is it a boy or a girl corgi? I always think of the Queen and like Prince Harry when I think of corgis.
Name it Lily. That's our mom's corgi's name.
If it's a boy, you should name it Harry. Harry the corgi.
It's a girl. Name it Lily.
Nicole wants to know why you lick your broccoli, Kevin.
I was doing it to see if anyone would notice. She was the only one that did.
Graphic novels. Ooh.
I can ask Damien.
I think this is the obvious one, but what's the one that I really like?
Saga.
Yeah.
Damien, if somebody had to ask you for a graphic novel recommendation, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Saga.
Is it Skim? Skim? Skim. Who's it by?
Julian and Mariko talking.
Persepolis is another good one.
I
that the gay witch one?
So is Fun Home.
She realizes she's gay. It's also about a plus size Asian Canadian girl.
This is about a gay plus size Canadian Asian girl
Who's into witchcraft.
who's into witchcraft. Laura, look at this. It's up your alley.
See it. I'm looking right at it.
Oh, I forgot that. Like, it looks like you're looking away.
Yeah, like my thing's in the corner.
But yeah, this is about a plus sized Asian Canadian girl who's gay and into witchcraft. So,
This is another good one that just came out.
and then also The Prince and the Dressmaker.
A princess makes dresses for a drag queen.
But he's straight. So,
Is that what that reminds me of Kiki Boots because he's a straight guy who makes shoes for drag queens.
no, the prince is a drag queen and the girl makes dresses for him.
Oh, I see. Has anyone in here read Saga? I would imagine a lot of you have.
Jessica, I want to read Zodiac Star Force after you keep talking about it.
Yeah, I do too, actually.
Which one's that?
It's about a lonely girl who kids bully her and stuff.
It's depressing.
And she finds comfort in Jane Austen.
I'm very behind on Saga, though.
Me too.
Saga is so good, you guys. It's literally probably the best graphic novel series ever. Like, I don't think anyone would disagree with that.
Sure. Damien liked this one because it's about a girl who is bullied and she finds comfort in Jane Austen.
And about.
And a fox. Like a literal fox?
Mm-hmm. She makes my camp.
She meets him at a camp?
She's also bullied for being like larger.
Oh, it's another plus size girl.
Just realized.
Yeah, I only have the first, what is it called? The omnibus of Saga. God, I'm obsessed with Little Women. I actually have a story idea for a retelling of Little Women. If I ever get to it.
Laura,
Yeah.
Damien said this is a graphic novel retelling of Little Women.
Ooh. I'll have to check that out for sure.
There's
I
gay.
have the Computer Club graphic novels. I have some of those. And the Legend graphic novel. All right, only one person said 15 minutes and no one else responded, so we're going to do 15 minutes.
What are we talking about? A bunch of people said 15 minutes.
Oh, did they? I only saw one.
Yeah, there's 15, 15, 11, 15, 15.
I didn't see any of those. Yeah, so we're going to do it at 45 after, and we'll do 15 minutes. But see, I love the original, like, well, not the original Women, but the one that's like original in my time with Winona and Kirsten and Claire Danes and Susan Sarandon. And then, of course, the beautiful Laurie played by Christian Bale. That is Christian Bale's time when he was in Newsies. That was that circa Christian Bale.
Christian Bale plays Howl in Howl's Moving Castle.
Ooh, you know who the voice of Ponyo is? It's Noah Cyrus.
Yeah.
The boy in it is by the Jonas Brothers.
The boy in it is the Jonas Brothers' little brother.
Frankie?
Isn't the mom like Tina Fey?
Yeah, you can tell.
One of the grandmas of anyone.
Aw, I love Betty.
I didn't know that at first. I was like, why does this woman sound like Tina Fey? I looked it up. I was like, dang.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, sorry, Cheyenne. Thanks for coming, though. Bonus Jonas. That's funny. Yeah, Miley Cyrus' sister, Noah, is the voice of Ponyo.
Don't you like her music?
Yeah, I do.
I can't remember it now.
Yep, I was actually just listening to some yesterday.
I was literally at Michael's earlier, and they were playing "No One Stays the Same," that song by Miley.
That's a good one. I'm a little upset with Miley right now, though.
I know.
But I do still hate Gail, but I feel bad for him.
I mean,
All right. It's spring time, folks.
breaking up when you're married is always sad.
Yes, it is.
So
All right.
let's start sprinting,
We're gonna do 15 minutes, so it'll end on the double zeros. I don't even have to create a new one. I can just
and you'll hear an alien. Mine's like 26 seconds left.
That was not an alarm for that.
Oh, well, we have 26 seconds left. Keep going. There you go. Time is up. Stop reading, Laura.
I'm reading about something for my book. Again, I can't say it because it will give something away.
I feel like a migraine starting at the base of my neck. Sorry.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it's not feeling great.
Ugh. How'd everybody do?
Not great, Bob.
I spent most of the time reading about a couple of things that I need to finish out this scene so that it makes sense. 410. Dang! $3.12. Nice.
Yeah, I'm drinking water.
$2.30. Okay. $2.15. Not bad. $6.02. I can't write that much in one sitting. Dang, another 600. $74. Nice. Respectable 74. Oh. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna lay down after the stream.
What?
I said I'm gonna lay down after the stream.
Oh yeah. I've not been going to bed early enough all week. And it always happens on Thursday. It hits me that I'm like, I've been going to bed too late all week. I cannot listen to music when I write. What I do is I have a playlist of songs for my book that get me in the mood, that get me like in the right headspace, and I listen to that before I write.
I'm similar. I do sometimes listen to movie instrumentals while I'm writing, though.
I have to have complete silence because I have to I'm so easily distracted that my mind will just wander off. I have to be just thinking about the book.
I would never be able to listen to a podcast while writing because podcasts you really have to listen to.
Yeah.
But, that's why I can't do music with words either. I have to do instrumentals.
Yeah. I also, a lot of times, if I'm not near anyone and I'm by myself, I read out loud what I just wrote, and I also brainstorm out loud. So I talk to myself basically when I write. So I like to be by myself if I can when I'm writing. Oh my gosh, what are songs? I have 6 songs. See, I'm a huge sing-along person. So okay, so I can listen to music while I work with my headphones, and when I do, I cannot not mouth the words and also dance in my chair. I cannot help myself, and I get so many people that come by my desk and catch me, and I'm like, fuck it, I don't care. I literally cannot make myself not do when I listen to rock music. So I just can't if I need to be doing anything important. Not that work isn't important, but you know what I'm saying.
But it's not.
I literally I've caught myself banging on my desk and stuff, and I don't realize I'm doing it because I have headphones on. So I'm sure I annoy the people around me. I can't think when other things are making noise. Like, I'm the kind of person, like, if I have to, like, do something in the car, I have to, like, turn off the radio, turn down the air conditioning. Like, if I have to, like, parallel park, everything has to be turned off. I
Oh
can't
my god, it would be so annoying. It should be like go to park, and then all of a sudden, just everything gets quiet.
Yeah, I turn off the air, I turn off the music, I tell everyone to shut up. Oh my god, I am so tired. Wine makes me sleepy. Now I'm having another adult drink called Diet Pepsi. Nectar of the gods. What are you doing out, Kevin? You're plotting?
Yeah, well, this last one I was just trying to like survive this oncoming migraine, but yeah, I went back to plotting because I started to write. I don't think I'm ready to write it yet. I just need to do a little more plotting first.
Did you use Save the Cat for the witch book?
Not the first draft, the second draft, yes.
So the draft I have, you did.
Yes. Because the first draft I wrote for Nano last year.
Oh, right. That's right. I think I'm gonna re-pierce my ears.
I really want to get my ears pierced.
I was gonna get my nose pierced recently, but then I found out that like you can't swim for a few months after you do it. So I'm gonna wait.
I mean, they say that, but
dude, people's dogs are dying here because there's like some invisible algae in the water that they didn't know about.
Ew.
And like people are literally, because like, you know, there's tons of water here, so people were like taking their dogs like to the local like the lake. You know, you've been here. There's lots of lakes and ponds and stuff, and a bunch of people's dogs have been dying. So like, I'm not getting in any water or anything. I'm gonna wait till the summer is over.
Ugh. My middle grade, I described it in one of my past videos, but I think of it kind of like Jumanji meets video games meets. That's about it, I guess. Maybe. Do you remember how I described it? Jumanji 2, Damien said. I've never seen Jumanji 2, so.
Oh, I love Jumanji too. It was really good.
That's how he describes my middle grade idea.
Oh, nice.
He said mixed with Stranger Things. Sorry, my camera got all gross.
We're probably gonna be streaming just till probably about 9:30 here, so we'll probably do like one more sprint.
What was the point of switching to my laptop? Because this is blurry now too.
It wasn't before. It just recently happened.
I think it's just my internet.
Yeah, but you've had problems with your internet since you moved into that apartment.
I know, it's so irritating.
That's how it was for me living in Glendale.
It wasn't when we lived in the studio. The internet there was amazing.
Those days are gone, my friend.
I could upload I could upload a 30-minute video in like a half hour, and it didn't slow down the internet for the rest of the people. Now a half-hour video that when I just uploaded took me over 2 hours, so I had to do it overnight.
I'm telling you, if you get a different router, it'll help that.
And no one can use the internet while it's uploading either.
You need to change your router. That's the problem. That's what happened to us, and then we changed the router, and it was fine.
Mm-hmm.
Lindsay said she wants to beta read your book.
I have no idea when it's going to be ready, but I'll write you down. Because I'm going to take a break from working on it once I get the Witch book beta feedback.
I have only printed the first book I ever wrote. Once I completed the first draft, I printed it out just because Kevin like encouraged me to do it because he said it was like really satisfying to like really look at, because it was the first time I'd ever written a book. But then like I didn't look at it again. But it was nice to see it.
I printed out my most recent one after the second draft, but I never have on the first draft. It's too messy.
I don't know that I'll print mine out at all. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. I do like to edit on paper, but I don't know. I'm only working on the one. I can only work on one project at a time.
I'm about to start working on the middle grade, but I'm technically, I guess, working on the witch book still too. But I'm going to put the middle grade on pause when I get the witch book back so I can edit it. So I'm kind of working on two, but it's more of like a transition from one to the other.
Yeah, that's what my plan is. Like, I'm hoping that I will get, like, I will send out to betas. Hopefully my book will be with betas during Nano. I'm not expecting people to necessarily read it during Nano, but I'm hoping it'll already be out. And then that way I can write during Nano, and then I'll get my beta stuff back sometime after Nano. So then once that comes back, I'll stop working on that and go back to it. This is like personal preference, but I don't see the point in, for me, printing out a draft and binding it and then like putting it up. Like, I don't know. Maybe if it was like the final draft, like the thing that I'm querying, like I know I'm not going to put any more work into it, but it seems like a lot of work and money to put into something that is going to change. Like, I don't know. That's just how I'm thinking about it. Like, it's expensive to print them out. Like,
yeah, it is.
And especially if you're going to get like a semi-hard cover with binding, like that's not cheap. And so for me personally, I'm not doing that to something that's going to change. I think, so I do plan to query this book. So I think when it's, even then, I don't even know if I'll do it because I know it'll change if I actually get an agent, and then it'll change again when I actually, so I think if you're maybe doing self-publishing, I could see that. I don't know. Just for me, it just seems kind of like a waste of money. I don't have a lot of money these days, so.
I did a whole video on testing the Comic Sans hack if you want to go watch that. I also agree with Nina. It is a waste of a lot of paper. I'm not gonna lie.
I definitely get printing to edit on paper because as a teacher, when I taught, I made students turn in hard copies to me because I grade more easily. And it's actually quicker for me to grade on paper. So I totally get the editing. I just don't know if I'll need to do that on paper. But I'm not going to print just to have something. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not just going to like print it so I can say, this is my draft of this book and then set it. No, nothing wrong with people doing that. I'm just personally, I'm not going to waste my money on something that I know is ultimately going to change. I would only print if I was printing it for the purpose of editing off of that. And I get that if someone's doing that.
Something I feel like needs to be drilled home more, I think, to people that want to traditionally publish also, it's like, if you write your book and you say like, oh, this is the final draft, when it goes to your agent, it could go through many more drafts. And then even after that, your editor is going to have changes to it. So like, it could be your book, how it is now, like when you get the agent, could be completely 100% different by the time it gets published.
So that's why, like, I feel like something about binding it makes you feel much more attached to that version of it and much more unwilling to change things later. And it's going to go through so many changes when you're traditionally publishing.
That's why I don't like, mine's in a binder, so I don't feel very attached to it. I feel like if it looked like a book, I would feel a lot more attached to it.
Yeah.
Although I do like the idea of, if you're going to self-publish, I do like the idea that like Becca C. Smith and stuff are doing, where you get like where she got a copy of it from.
Absolutely.
Because not only just for editing, but also seeing like how it's going to look when it's laid out. Because if it's laid out correctly, like I think that's a really smart idea, especially if you want to self-publish. I think you should definitely. It's not that expensive if you're going to self-publish. I think it's worth. I think it was like $10 or $15. I think it's
100%. I agree with that. I'm still not saying I won't print to edit. I'm just saying I don't know at this point if I'm going to. Just because I am spending so much time line editing now already that I don't know that I'll need to do that.
Yeah.
I'm also like, I don't know. I won't know until I get to that point, but I'm not doing that now. That's for sure.
And there's no reason for you to figure it out now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, because I keep saying like, oh, I'm gonna do this in my revision, and then I end up doing something completely different. I don't know what I'm going to do until I'm in the moment doing it. And then, so I'll just see how I feel after I get through. I probably, if anything, if I was printing, it would be to edit. It would be right before I send it to agents. After it's already been gone through critique partners, it's already gone through betas. It's when it's just like cleaning up the copy before I send it out. That would probably be the only time I do it. I agree. Same, Stacy. When I wrote papers for school or for conferences or presentations, I always printed them and then edited them by hand for sure. It's just that when you have like a 300-page, I mean, I remember when I did it with my first book, it's a lot of paper and ink. And then if you go somewhere else like Staples or something, it's pretty expensive. So like, I feel like you should really need to do it. At least for me, it needs to be a need, or I'm not going to spend my money on that.
Unless you have a free way to print.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like the first one, yeah, like I guess if you could secretly print at work or something. Because like my first book, I printed at home, but took up like so much of my paper and ink. Like,
or if you have a toner, because toner printers can print like 1,600 pages before they run out.
Yeah, so I guess it depends on circumstances. But at this time, I think I may be more likely to read something on a Kindle just so I can see it in a book version. Exactly, Sylvia. Can you imagine printing that out? My God. Exactly. Yeah, Jessica. So like in that case, for sure, like that makes more sense. Oh yeah, for sure.
Anyway, we ready to do this?
I think at the 20 after, let's do a last 10-minute.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly, Stacey.
Yeah, I think that doesn't Staples charge 10 cents each page? 12 cents a page if you print it yourself at Staples.
So I'm bad at math. What would that be? Say you have a 300-page book.
Well, if it's 10 cents, it would be $30, right?
Yeah, so it's $36 just to print it. That doesn't cover the binding or the cover pages or any of that stuff. So you're probably looking in the $40 to $50 range just to print it out, like how Kate has it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she has like a secret. Kate, if you watch it and you have a secret way of doing it cheaper.
She hadn't made a video on it.
Oh, I don't know. I guess I didn't see that.
Yeah, and I think she said she uses coupon codes.
Oh, I was supposed to say, because that's awfully expensive to do that. So
That's what somebody said with the library's cheaper. Damien said his library in fancy Boston, Massachusetts didn't charge for printing.
I think that some libraries do that, but where I've seen it is that there's a limit in how much you can print, though. I think it was like 10 pages a day. Yeah, 40. Exactly, Lindsay.
Oh, yeah. Damien said if you do double-sided, that cuts the price in half.
Yeah.
$40, Lindsay? Girl, at that rate, just buy yourself a toner printer. It's like $90. And literally one thing, I think, prints like almost 2,000 sheets of paper.
Yeah, a lot of colleges do that. So I taught, I think it was at UCR. I taught at the University of California, Riverside, and I'm pretty sure they did that too, that like your student fees cover, or maybe it was UNCW. Either one, it doesn't matter. One of them covered so many of like pages, and then you didn't pay till after that. It was like on your card. Like you got the first so many hundred free, and then
SIU didn't do that. Anything we wanted to print, we immediately had to pay for.
It was only one of the schools. It might have been UNCW.
I think it was only 6 cents a page though at SIU.
I used to just go to the color labs.
Okay, it is 20 after, so we're gonna do a 10 minute sprint. And it'll be done at the 30 after. Typing on the wrong thing.
Are we starting now?
Yep.
Starting.
Right now.
Right now. so annoying. Hello, everybody.
I have like one sentence to fix, and then I'll be done with Act 1. So I read this change to Aaron, but yeah. How did you do, Kevo?
I'm just still doing plot and shit. Stuff, sorry. We don't curse.
You don't know her. Look at my hair being so crazy. It's like growing out of the side of my head. Oh, it's about that time. How'd everyone do? How'd everyone do for the night? Ooh, the first big bad. Soft feelings and love sayings.
Ah,
Fave.
those are my favorites.
Oh, nice. 150 is good. Yeah, but Kristen, normally you're killing it, so you're allowed to have like an off day. Dang, 11:30 a.m. Where are you at? Are you in Australia? Hey, that's good progress. Whoa, 1905.
Dang.
Cool, cool. $2,000 for the night. Nice. I like, who was I telling? I think it was Nina who was on our stream last week. She was like, she did a video where she was like talking about like how do people find time to do their writing when they have like a full-time job and other responsibilities. And I do think it's really hard during the week, but that's why I like doing the weekly write-ins, because I know at least on Thursday, I'm going to get at least, we usually get about close to an hour of actual sprinting done.
Mm-hmm.
So I know at the very least on Thursdays, and because we're doing the live sprints and stuff like that, I'm usually thinking about my book all day on Thursday and like what I plan to do. And so I feel like I know that if my week gets hectic, at the very least, I'll have at least Thursday to write and work on it and think about it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't read anymore at night because I've been listening to audiobooks at work. I'm currently reading Love from A to Z. Well, I'm listening to it. It's cute. But it's also dealing with a lot of like social issues, which I like. Haha, yeah, Chris knows how to party. I only let myself have one glass of wine because I spilled part of it, so I figured I needed to be cut off. What are you looking at so intently, Kevin?
I was just reading something. Sorry. It's not feeling very good. Sorry. I know I'm like going downhill real quick.
Hopefully, so like the person is in the process of moving out. So once they're out and we've given it an old sweeperoo, so probably starting next week, we're packing right now. So that's the stage we're in. Same, Stacey. Like starting my AuthorTube channel and then also doing weekly streams has really helped me continue to put the time in, because before it'd be so easy to just not write for a week, not write for 2 weeks, you know? Go to bed, Kevy.
I will. Oh, make sure before you leave you hit that like button if you haven't already. And go watch my new video because you love me, and subscribe to me.
Thanks, Kristen. It's been rough. It's been a longer journey than we were intending. Yeah, that's what happened to us. It was supposed to be like, oh, just stay with us for like a month. And it became 2 months. Now we're on month 8. So
8 months.
So yeah. All right, guys. Well, that was fun. Next week we will be doing Thirsty Thursday back on Kev's channel.
Yup.
I will try not to be messy. The first week I had a little too much tequila. Second week spilled my wine. What's gonna happen next week? Tune in to find out.
Who knows?
Maybe I'll be doing shots. Me too. Thanks for coming. I'm glad everyone was able to get some work done, some progress. At the very least, you thought about your writing, which is always important.
Agreed.
Upcoming streams. I
don't know. Oh, wait. Becca and Kate are doing one soon. Becca just talked about it on her channel. So if you go over to Becca C. Smith's channel and watch her announcements video that came out today, she talked about how she's going to do a live stream with Kate soon.
Oh, that's what I'm doing tonight, is getting caught up on my YouTube. I haven't watched any videos today. Thanks, TB. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, Kristen.
I think you're right. I think it's the 19th.
Okay. So there you go. The 19th. Is it going to be on
Monday.
Becca or Kate's? You know?
I don't remember. But it's not. You can go watch Becca's video.
Yeah, Phoebe did say she was going to be doing a weekly, but I haven't seen her start those yet, I don't think. So I talked to her about it a little bit, but I haven't seen any. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be on Kate's channel. Okay, cool. And then I'll probably be at that one. Wait, what day is the 19th?
It's Monday.
Oh, yeah, then I'll be at that one.
And then there'll be one on my channel a week from today.
Yes, on next Thursday, next Thirsty Thursday.
Maybe I'll have tequila next time.
You should.
No, that was a bad idea.
Yeah, they are. I think the weekends, too, are usually really, I think that's when she wants to do them. And the weekends are more friendly to those who don't live in the U.S. Unfortunately, the weekends just don't usually work for me to do streams, so.
Ooh, ginger lemonade. I love that stuff. I like the ginger orange juice, too.
I don't like that as much. I like the lemonade.
I like them both.
So. All right, guys. Well, I think we're going to head to bed. So thank you guys for coming. Hopefully we will see you again next week on Kevin's channel. And hopefully I will have made some progress into Act 2. I hate dabbing. It's my second most hated dance after the stupid Fortnite dance. Oh my God, I did not know that, but now I can't unknow it. Ooh, a pina colada. You could get one of those like frozen ones, like the dailies or whatever.
Oh yeah, do that. Those are cheap too.
So good, dude. Those frozen dailies are so good. Hey, 400 words is good, Haley. All right, guys. Well, good night, everyone, and we will see everyone soon. Thanks for coming.
Bye.
That was a fake out. Okay, how do I get out of it? Oh, yeah. There we go. Bye.